Welcome back to Blazers Inside Access. We're sitting down with women's soccer head coach Kimberly Harrell. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Women's soccer, much like men's soccer, off to a great start this year. They're 4-2. Before we kind of jump into this past week's action, though, I want to take it back another week. Ashley Langham named ASC Offensive Player of the Week. She had a hat trick against Huntington, including a double overtime winner, and then scored the winning goal later that week in another match. So 4 goals in 2 matches. I just want to hear about what Ashley has been at. She's one of your captains, but she's really seemed to have a really good start to the season.
She's been a huge impact player for us. I mean, yeah, the girls voted her as captain, so she's one of our captains. She's a leader. She works hard on the field. She does exactly what we tell her to do. Very coachable player. The Huntington game, she was huge for us. She scored, it was 2-2, went into double overtime. She's normally a midfield player. We knew in order to get that next goal and not end the game in a tie, we were going to have to move her to forward, and that's exactly what we did. So at that halftime and going into double overtime, we moved her to forward, told our strong midfielder to find her and play her ball, and that's exactly what happened, a few seconds into that double overtime. So she was able to get that goal for us and secure the win there. And coming back home, playing Hendricks, we were able to get a PK in the box, and she was able to score that one for us too. So she's been huge and very receptive of what we're doing here for this program.
So obviously some big accolades for the women's soccer program. Let's come back to this past week. First off, started off Thursday, headed to Birmingham to take on Birmingham Southern. Ended up losing 1-0. Not a bad performance in the second half, though. Outshot Birmingham Southern 14-4. Just kind of talk us through just kind of what happened in that match. It just seemed like it kind of struggled to get a little bit out of first gear early.
Yes, we did. So we've been a second half team here for the season. The girls worked really hard the first half. We made one mistake, and they ended up scoring off of that one mistake that we made. We knew, obviously, we needed to shoot a little bit more. That's what they did, and their goalkeeper is a very good, talented goalkeeper, and saved all of our shots. So came up.
Yeah. So moving back to Saturday, obviously got back in the win column, took on Covenant College here at Belhaven Bowl Stadium, picked up a 2-0 victory. We're going to take a look at a couple of clips. Both goals scored. The first one scored by Sybil Robertson. Let's go ahead and take a look at that and just kind of talk me through what happened. A lot of pressure here from Sybil, opened up an opportunity.
So we knew Covenant was going to be a pretty tough team. We've been studying them for a while, and their back line had made a few mistakes, and we kept seeing them try to pass back, and so we told them to pressure that, and that's exactly what they did, and Sybil got her first college career goal, so that was great.
Yeah, that was a great moment. Obviously went up 1-0 there in the 24th minute. And then the second half, Peyton Papenburg, she's done this a couple times this season, on the breakaway. Obviously, the one-on-one with the keeper seems like a pretty easy opportunity to score, but I just want to talk about the composure right there to take that extra touch and move past the keeper. Just kind of walk us through that.
Peyton is a recruit we actually got from the basketball team, and she has never played soccer before. So for her to have composure like that and to just get the ball at her feet and make that touch around that goalkeeper is just huge. She's very calm with the ball, and she knew exactly what to do in that moment.
So the Blazers now sit at 4-2 on the season, off to a good start. They're going to be joining the men's soccer team as they head to Columbus to take on Mississippi University for women. That match is Thursday. But just kind of talk me through 4-2 start. This is one of the best starts the soccer program here has had. Just kind of talk us through how that's been for the locker room, for the team, and kind of expectations moving forward as ASC play is right around the corner.
Yeah, so we've gotten off to a pretty good start. Our girls are buying into what we're doing. We're very thankful for that. We've got a bunch of new recruits that have helped, the returners kind of get that momentum back because they haven't had that in several seasons due to past records and things. So the returners and the new players, they have just meshed really well, and they bought into what we're doing, and they're working really, really hard. And their hard work's paying off, and I think we're ready for conference play, and we're ready because that'll start the week after next. So we've got 2 more games to finish up, and then conference play starts, and I believe we're ready for that.
Well, as we wrap it up, Coach, thank you for joining us. Women's soccer really off to a fantastic start, 4-2. Like I said, they're going to be at Mississippi University for Women up in Columbus, but ASC plays right around the corner. Make sure to stop by the Belhaven Bowl Stadium, support the women's soccer team as they continue to push forward and are building off of one of the best starts in recent memory. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.